Om Guru, Jai Sai Ram. I am back with yet another very, very powerful event which is coming our way uh, on the 30th of April 2022. So, what exactly is happening on the 30th of April 2022? Well, we have a very, very powerful solar eclipse which is happening on the 30th, and it is one of the two partial solar eclipses which will be happening this year. This is the first solar eclipse. It is a partial solar eclipse, and the second partial solar eclipse will happen sometime in October. So, before I get into the nitty-gritties of explaining as to what to expect during the solar eclipse, I would first like to brief you guys a little bit about what a solar eclipse is. So, yes, we go back to our geography lesson. So, as you all know, we have all studied in our geography classes in school. A solar eclipse occurs when a portion of the earth is engulfed in a shadow which is cast by the moon, okay, which fully or partially blocks the sunlight. So what happens is that during a solar eclipse, sun gets dimmer and dimmer as more and more of the sun is covered by the moon. An important point to note here is that the sun, earth and the moon have to be in complete alignment with each other. So here is the geography part of it. Now I throw in a little bit spirituality into this. When I talk about alignment of the moon, the earth and the sun, what does it signify? When I'm talking about alignment, as you all know, I'm talking about complete inner alignment. So if I'm talking about the body is attached to the earth. Your heart is attached to the moon, as we all know. Moon is the karta dharta, or the one that is responsible for our emotions. So if body is attached to the earth, heart is attached to the moon, sun is attached to both. So sun is attached to the moon as well as the earth. That means that the sun is attached to your heart as well as to your body, which is why complete alignment on this particular day is very, very beneficial and very, very important. Okay, so like I said, that this is the first partial solar eclipse of 2022. I would like to tell you that if you stay in India, this solar eclipse will not be visible to you, but this solar eclipse will be visible to people living in the south and the southwest of America, the Pacific Ocean, people in the Atlantic, near the Atlantic Ocean, the Antarctic Ocean. These guys will be able to see the solar eclipse, and the exact time for the solar eclipse is 12:15 p.m. IST. So the solar eclipse will begin at 12:15 IST and it is going to end at 4:07 p.m. IST. So this means that the solar eclipse will stay on for 3 hours 52 minutes. Okay, so 3 hours 52 minutes is for as long as the solar eclipse is going to stay. So a lot of people say, talk, think, even while growing up, we've heard a lot of stories coming from our parents, from our grandparents, as to what you should be doing when there is a solar eclipse, what you should not be doing when it is a solar eclipse. I will just try to give you a few pointers, which I in any case give, whenever there is an equinox or there is an eclipse or there is a full moon. So few pointers, to follow during the solar eclipse would be that this is a great time to stay awake. So this is something which I spoke during the Mahashivratri. So this is a great time to stay awake, as in these 3 hours 52 minutes is the time when you should not be sleeping. So you should stay awake. Another thing which you should avoid during the solar eclipse is cooking, eating and drinking water. I think we can go on without eating and drinking for 3 hours 52 minutes. I don't think that's a very that's a very long duration to go hungry and without water. I think that's quite doable. Another thing that you should do is after the eclipse is over, you must take bath. Now you'll ask me, why do we need to take bath after an eclipse is over? Well, as you can see, whether I'm talking from a geographical point of view or whether I talk from a spiritual point of view, you've got to accept that this is a time when earth gets engulfed in darkness. Okay, whenever an eclipse takes place, earth gets plunged into darkness. So it is again that movement of darkness towards the light. So for those 3 hours 52 minutes, lot of impurities, lot of negative energies, lot of toxins become a part of the earth field. Since they become a part of the field of Mother Earth, they definitely become a part of your auric field as well, which is why it is very, very beneficial, or I would say important, to just take bath after the solar eclipse is over in order to get rid of all the impurities, which you might have accumulated during those hours. Another thing, when I'm talking about alignment, I'm talking about mind, body and soul connection. When I'm talking about that, then of course during those 3 hours 52 minutes, what is it that you people should be doing? No points in guessing that. You should be sitting in dhyan, doing a lot of meditation. Try to keep your vibration high, because this is the time when a lot of energies come onto the earth plane. So doing a lot of chanting. So any particular chant, some few chants which are very, very beneficial during the solar eclipse is, of course, the Gayathri mantra. It's one of the most powerful mantras as per our Hindu Vedas. The second mantra, of course, which you can do is the Surya Gayathri mantra, which is again very, very powerful and very auspicious to be done on this day. And the third one, of course, no mantra or sadhana is complete without a mention of Lord Shiva. So doing the Mahamrityunjay mantra during this time is also very, very beneficial. So please do this during this particular time. Do light a diya, incense sticks, do the salt water pocha, take salt water bath after the eclipse is over. So play high vibrational music the whole day, especially during those 3 hours 52 minutes when the solar eclipse is on. So you need to remember one thing, okay? We all know about chanting a particular mantra 108 times. So we know that it is very, very powerful to do any particular mantra 108 times. So it is believed, okay? It is in fact something which Sri Ravi Shankar has spoken, and he mentions about this on his website as well, that any mantra done during this period, so if you're doing a mantra or a chant 108 times during this period of the solar eclipse, is equivalent to 10,000 times. So just imagine, if you're doing the Mahamrityunjay jap 108 times, it is equivalent to 10,000 Mahamrityunjay chants or jap. Isn't that amazing? Having said that, so we all know the benefits, the do's and the don'ts of the solar eclipse. There is one more thing which I want to tell you, which is special about this particular day, which is the 30th of April 2022. The thing is that on this particular day, the solar eclipse is falling on Amavasya. Amavasya, as we all know, is the no moon day. Amavasya, as we all know, I really speak a lot about this particular day. Amavasya is the day when we revere our ancestors. This is the day when we remember our ancestors. So this is a day when you should be going all out and doing a lot of charity work. So please look into doing some kind of charity and some kind of seva on the 30th of April, since it is Amavasya as well as solar eclipse. Along with this, since it is Amavasya and I'm talking about revering our ancestors, it would be a great idea to take out pictures of your ancestors and connect with them. So along with doing a chant for your god, goddess, guru, doing a guru mantra or any jap or any mantra, which is coming to you naturally or you're getting guided to do. So other than that, just take out the pictures of your ancestors and meditate on them, remember them, and doing this will be highly beneficial. Like I said, that the powers and the energies on this day are absolutely multiplied. So what is so special about this particular solar eclipse is that this particular solar eclipse has a very pleasant tune to it, okay? And you need to understand that any of these eclipses, by now you must be aware, I speak highly about the eclipses and the equinox. So you need to remember that these eclipses are catalysts to events that bring fated change and redirections in your life. So it will carry you into a new timeline where you will be blessed with clarity and opportunities. So please guys, any new opportunity which is coming your way right now during this period, please go grab it, because this is the time when you're getting the opportunities which are needed to fulfill whatever is your divine purpose. I'm going to give you a small tip. So it will push you to get out of your comfort zone, okay? And I always say that change is the only constant in life. So there is definitely a change which is going to be coming your way. It will push you to get out of your comfort zone. And one thing you need to look out for is that you will start noticing a lot of triple digit numbers, like a 222, 333, 444. But one particular triple digit number which I'm really looking out for during this period is 555. So why 555? 555 is a very, very powerful number which pertains to change. So if you see 555 or even a 55, just remember this conversation. This 555 means that a big change is coming your way. A big positive change is coming your way. So please notice it and take note of it. Okay. Last but not the least, something else that I want to talk about is that this particular solar eclipse is going to be beneficial for a few zodiac signs. So please take a note. If you are a Sagittarian, if you are a Capricorn, if you are a Scorpio, and if you are a Taurian, then this solar eclipse is going to prove to be highly, highly beneficial for you guys. Okay, so having said that, do remember to meditate, chant, and ground yourself, to Earth's energies, and try to soak in whatever you can during those particular hours when the solar eclipse is on. I hope I have made some sense via this video. Thank you so much for being kind enough to listening to me. God bless you. Thank you so much. Love and light. Om Shanti.